What's up, guys? This is ByzantineFalcon. Guys, don't forget I am going to be doing a Q&A, so please comment your questions below, send them to my Xbox Live account, or put them on ByzantineFalcon at Facebook. Now, I know what everybody's wondering, where are the War Stories videos? Well, the downside is, guys, I am currently out of town. That being said, you will have them this weekend. In addition, we will have a new weak spot guide video, hopefully on the Object 263. That has been much requested. Hopefully I can get back into the swing of making weak spot guide videos semi-regularly, as I have quite the backlog of requested videos. Moving on, we have some guest footage from ByzantineFalcon. We are on highway and we are in the tier 9 waffle with the 15 centimeter. Amazing little machine. The greens have taken the southwestern spawn and the reds have taken the northeastern spawn. Now, we do have heat loaded, and this is essentially to augment the poor penetration of the 15 centimeter. Now, granted, of course, this is a slightly different 15 centimeter in essence of, say, for example, the 15 centimeter you get on the Roomba, just because it seems like it has a little bit better RNG. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Now, anyway, let's get on to the game. As you can see here, we don't have a whole lot going left flank. By not a whole lot, I mean one guy, and he is definitely looking like he is not feeling pushing the left flank. So we're going to go ahead and fall back and reposition, because essentially, guys, when you are in a thin-skinned tank destroyer, you are essentially at the mercy of your allies, because it is them through which you're going to shoot. Because if you're lighting up your own targets, you are too close, as we all know. If not, we should know. Now, moving on, so we are pushing the right flank here, and essentially it was either that or camp the base and get no shots. But you know what? We need to get some action going on, and that's exactly what we're doing. So we're going to push the right flank and not necessarily be the tip of the spear, but we are going to be on Overwatch. In other words, we're going to stay behind the front line here, and if we spot any targets, we're going to put rounds downrange and hopefully kind of shut down any future flanking maneuver if that takes place. Now, we've got a few guys being lit up here on the left. We just have a crack of daylight here. Long range shots. I'm going to try to sneak one in there, and man, it connected. One heat shell, just perfect. I mean, and guys, if you can connect with the premium ammunition, that, I mean, you know, that's the time to use it. Most of the time, you know, I get a lot of people say, hey, boy, when I switch to premium, it's like RNG goes out the window and the round just sails off to the right or something. There's really nothing you can do about that, unfortunately. But you know what? We managed to get lucky. We got some good RNG. We made a long range shot, and all we could see was just a tiny crack of daylight. So we're very happy with that right now. Okay, so moving on. We are moving down the K line, and we're going to see if we can't get in here and kind of, you know, sneak some shots in it. And the downside here is, guys, is, you know, you have to be very cautious when you're in a city, in an environment like this, let alone in a thin-skinned tank. And the reason is it just boils down to staying in your lane. A lot of guys, when they're backing up and going forward and doing the whole peek-a-boom thing, even just a little bit of a miscalculation, and you're locked up and you can't back out, and then you get punished for it. So that's why the experienced platoons, the experienced clans can get in there and they can really work a corner. They can side scrape off one another, what have you, peek boom, without, you know, interfering in one another's lane. Now, moving on, we've got a gentleman out here in the distance. We're going to see if we can't get a good scope shot, and boom, we removed him off the board and sent him on his merry way. 215B right here. It looks like he's in a very good position to put fire on the allies to our right. The downside is he is not in a good position to us. We would have aimed a little bit lower, but the gun was bottomed out. Went in and just nailed him with a good penetration. Now, guys, this is literally textbook what I say at least every other match. If you're in a position and you think it's a good position and you're getting pinned non-stop like this gentleman, you're not in a good position. So get out of there. Don't just sit there and get punished like this gentleman. I mean, granted, it's good for us, bad for him, but I want everybody to be good tankers, not just, you know, one person. So yes, if you're getting punished, get out of there, get out of the way. You're not doing something right. Somebody has shots on you. That's essentially all it boils down to. Moving on, shot at the D-Star there, hit his newly buffed turret. Actually, it's not very newly buffed, but it has been buffed. And it bounces right off. Now, we're going to go ahead and shoot down the 7 line and see if we can't see what's going on. Maybe pull up, get some good flanking shots. If you look at the scoreboard above, we are really whipping the tobacco juice out of them. And, you know, it's not so much the cautious time, it's, hey, let's farm some damage time. We have a lot of health to spare. We're in a good position. We're going to be in a better position once we crest this hill. And we're essentially going to have the run of the remaining allies. And, you know, are we going to shoot at Artie? If the Artie pulls up, yes, we're going to fire at the Artie. But you also have to look at it like this, guys. If you're handing out 750 a whack, you don't want to look at it as gaining 500. You want to look at it as losing 250. It's all about the numbers here at World of Tanks, and you really need to learn how to manipulate those. So yes, we'll shoot at the Artie if we have to. We would prefer something we can get some good damage in. Now, we shot right in front of that gentleman. Didn't really connect. Didn't do anything like we wanted to, but you know what? That's fine. You know, cover sometimes is really weird. You know, sometimes you'll go right through it and pin the gentleman. Sometimes you won't go through it at all, kind of like what just happened with us. Now we've got some pretty decent shots on him here. We're going to try to, you know, finesse one into him. Manage to connect with his tracks, but that's a good thing because now we're pulling some tracked assist damage, which is fantastic. We're going to see if we can't just kind of toenail around in, and man, they finished him off. And that's it. As soon as they finished off the IS-7, that was pretty much the end of the game. We had a very, very good game. We did a lot of damage. And, you know, we got in, you know, the 4 digits for assists. You know, we didn't do loads of assists, but at the same time we did some. 4250 damage. So, you know, you're looking at a 5,500 game. Not bad. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Make sure to check out Bullfight the Fellhanded on Facebook, and we will see you guys next time.